shadow being. Hey, come back! There's a black cat sitting there on the top. I'll lure it out from up there.
Hey, come down, kid!
Careful! Rocky, did you hurt yourself badly?
I think somebody knocked me down from there, and it was on purpose as well. The missing cups.
Here's Dibidogs.
Hey! There were some very peculiar happenings in the museum. The 3 paint mixing cups of a late artist completely vanished and there were no traces of mischief. And strangely, even the surveillance cameras didn't show anything unusual. Luckily, the paint cups were not really of any great value. The police have begun to investigate the incident. Let's go and interview the guard who was at work at the museum there yesterday night. Hello there!
Hello?
Was there anything unusual happening in the museum last night?
Well, I didn't see anything happening at all. I watched the screens in the control room all night without seeing anyone at all. Then in the morning, I made a routine check and found out that the 3 paint cups had completely vanished somehow. The police suspect there was a thief somewhere here. I think there was something else.
Oh, do you really?
I do. There are lots of objects here that are 100 times more valuable than the cups. Why would a thief take some valueless paint cups? I think there must be a supernatural being floating around here. So I'm totally positive that the museum is haunted.
No! That's impossible. There are no such things, you know.
Oh, what do you mean? Those 3 cups were the very favorites of the artist, but who else would care about them? The artist Daphne must have come back to haunt and take her cups to the afterlife, and she's probably painting there right now with her very own cups again.
What nonsense! It's still totally safe to walk in the museum both night and day, so don't you worry at all. Such things as ghosts don't even exist, you know? A thief has taken the cups. And we will catch him for sure, I promise you.
But what thief? The door was locked.
The night guard must have been sleeping.
He wasn't!
Yes, he was!
No, he wasn't!
Don't argue with me!
Stop pushing me!
Oh, well,
push you
I
if I
believe that
want
it's a
to.
good idea to
I'll
stop the
push you
interview
if
right
I-
now. We'll see you again tomorrow.
How can they make such a fuss about that? Perhaps the cleaning robots knocked the cups by accident into a wastebasket. I doubt anyone stole them from the city museum.
Good morning, Daddy. What was in the news today?
Not much, actually. 3 paint cups of no value have gone missing in the museum.
What? Wait, those ugly paint cups?
Perhaps the thief put his breakfast cereal into them. Please eat your breakfast quickly, will you? You're late. Mwah.
Such a delicious breakfast. Daddy, do you have any idea who took the paint cups from the museum then?
Probably the cleaning robots.
No, I believe that some black cats have stolen them from the museum.
Cats, you say? How would a cat get into our museum, son?
Well, I saw a black cat sneaking around there last night, so that's why I think so.
Oh, come on now. Please eat your breakfast quickly. You've got to head off for school soon.
Don't you two believe me then?
Son, I'm sure the guards would notice if there was a cat.
Well, Rocky, do you think this has something to do with the case of Princess Lizzie's disappearance?
Ronnie, how can you always think of Princess Lizzie? I doubt a couple of old cups would have anything to do with her.
I'm not sure about that. I'm going to investigate this. Oh, lovely Lizzie, I'm going to protect you from any evil harm.
Ronnie is such a hopeless case.
Rocky, are you in there?
Missy?
Rocky, let's go to school together.
Oh, the lovesick scatterbrain's looking for you. Now scamper off to school.
Oh.
heard that 3 paint cups were stolen from the city's museum just last night. And nobody even knows who was there.
I read this morning. The guard thinks that the artist Daphne's spirit has come back to haunt us and taken her cups with her.
Yes. It's horrible, isn't it?
It is. It's possible after all. Think about it. The museum is full of surveillance cameras. If something is stolen, the event stays on the tape so you can see it. But now, there's nothing on the tapes. What else could it be but a ghost that's haunting? And what if the ghost will come back, even in daylight?
Oh! That's so awful. I'll go home and tell the children they are not allowed to go to the museum. Let them play elsewhere.
That's right. They must be protected in times like these.
That's so weird. Why isn't there anything on the cameras? Was there a ghost after all in there? So wait a minute, do ghosts even exist? Oh.
Rocky, what are you thinking now? Why aren't you speaking to me? Don't you want to walk to school together with me?
It's not that, Missy. I'm just thinking of the case in the museum.
Why do you think of the museum? You could think of me instead, you know.
Huh? What's the matter with you?
Rocky, tell me this. Do you think this bunny hair clip is cuter than the strawberry clip that's on my other ear?
Both are quite nice, I suppose.
Couldn't you take this seriously, Rocky? Which one suits me better?
Both, I guess.
Rocky, why don't you look at them? Which one suits me better? I spent half an hour thinking about it this morning, but I wasn't able to pick one out.
Yes, but, well, I'm not able to answer these questions to you, Mr. Cop.
Hey! Come on.
Rocky! Rocky!
Just confess, boy.
I haven't even been there, sir.
Hey, what has happened to you now, Robin?
The police think that I took those paint cups from the museum last night, Rocky.
Huh?
Aha! I think I saw you there yesterday as well. So, boy, tell me now, did you take those cups from the museum last night?
What? No way! Why would I have done something like that?
Ha! Well, you were naughty in the museum yesterday, too. Did you take the paint mixing cups or didn't you take them? Tell me.
Come on, mister. None of us would ever steal anything at all in our whole lives. My father's a policeman as well.
Aha! Can you prove that you were not at the crime scene then?
What's that? Prove it, sir. What do you mean? I don't know. I don't...
Rocky, our first class is about to begin.
Oh, good morning, Princess. I suspect that he stole the paint cups from the museum.
Oh.
If he doesn't have a valid alibi, I'm going to take him to the police station to answer some questions for me right away.
Ah!
Oh. I can prove that he didn't do it, sir.
Oh?
'Cause he was with me the whole evening. We watched television together.
Wait, what? Was I with you yesterday in the evening, Missy?
Now tell me, is this true, kid?
Yeah, I was.
Huh? Rocky! Huh.
Oh, Emmy, please listen to me. I can explain.
Very well, I believe you for the time being, kids. But listen, we will keep a very close eye on the both of you from now on. Huh.
I really do wonder who took the paint cups after all.
What do you think we should do now, Rocky? We're suspects in a crime.
Don't be such a worrywart, Robin. Let's go to the museum again after school, okay? And we'll search around for any clues together.
The police didn't find anything there, even if they were sniffing very carefully.
Look, Robin. If we don't find anything, we'll be taken into police custody together.
Oh, no, please no. I don't want to be taken to jail.
Well, if you don't want that, then you must come with me to the museum and search for some clues, okay?
Okay then.
Yeah, let's do it! I want to help you get back your good reputations, guys.
Well, that's very nice of you. But why did you lie that I was with you yesterday night?
You have to ask why. Otherwise, you would have been taken to the police station for some questioning, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, that could be quite a nice mess if we get caught lying again. Don't you understand, Missy?
It will go well. Never mind. Okay, let's go to school now, guys.
Emmy, will you please listen to me? Emmy! Emmy! I wasn't with Missy last night. She just made it up to give me an alibi. So they would believe I wasn't near the crime scene. I swear on my life.
You don't have to explain it to me. Just go stay with whomever you want. It's none of my business. Go on then. Go have fun.
But it is your business.
Oh?
I suspect that the thief who stole those worthless paint cups has something to do with the Cat Queen.
And so what?
Well, perhaps the Cat Queen has a scheme to harm the court. You belong to the royal family. You can't just let it go, can you?
And you like to make up the wildest theories, don't you?
This is not a wild theory. 'Cause this really is quite weird, Emmy. Ever since the Cat Queen presented us with the cactus sculpture, there has been lots of fuss around. The Queen's got some kind of scheme. That's what I believe, Emmy.
Rocky, let's go to the museum now, because it'll be closing soon.
Yes, let's go quickly. We must find the cups so we won't be accused for stealing anymore.
Emmy, come on. Will you come with us?
All right, let's go.
Oh, this museum is really huge. How could anyone find any tiny little cups in here?
We can split into 2 groups, I think. Emmy and I will search on the left-hand side of the museum. Missy and Robin, you can take the right side.
But honestly, I would like to go down there together with you.
Missy! I'm serious. This is a real case now. We're not playing. Let's not argue anymore, but begin working, okay? And the museum will soon be closed, right?
Rocky, why do you always leave me in a state like this?
Don't worry about it. I'll be protecting you from any harm.
You know what, Robin? You're a klutz.
Oh, why do you always have to be so mean to me, Missy?
You want to know why? Because you can't stand up for yourself.
Huh?
Well, it says on the sign that we're not allowed to cross the yellow police line. Rocky, what are you sniffing for?
Just checking if there are any clues around here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Perhaps someone didn't steal them, but broke the cups just by accident. And hid the pieces so he wouldn't get caught, right? It's a possible explanation.
Aha! Do you mean that the cups could actually have gone missing sometime during the day? And there was nobody here at night?
It is possible. Emmy, let's go search for the pieces.
Right, okay then. Hey! Rocky!
What did you find? Something good?
No, but there's a weird smell right down here. Like at the harbor on a hot summer day or something like that.
Yeah, I can smell it too. It's just like...
It smells just like fish, right?
Huh?
Huh?
Sherlock. Where did you come from?
Where there's a crime, there's a Sherlock as well, isn't there?
What do you think of this? Do you think this smells like fish?
You bet, Rocky.
But how is it possible? I don't get it at all.
That's an easy one. Someone's very likely been eating fish here.
Please, Sherlock. Who would ever eat fish here?
Well, nobody. Especially because you're not allowed to eat in here.
How suspicious. Yes, very suspicious. How strange.
What is it?
Oh, Sherlock, what are you doing here?
Of course I came to investigate the crime scene. There's a fishy smell around the sculpture. We followed the tracks from over there.
What's the smell? I can't see fish. How could there be smelly fish in the museum?
Yeah, Dibidogs don't like to eat fish at all, right? They're only eaten by cactus cats, aren't they, guys? Sherlock, are you totally sure about that smell? Maybe your snout is wrong.
No, no, no. My snout is always right, don't you worry. It can recognize over 2,000 different odors, Princess. Like perch salad here. Oh, it's changed. And here it's dried cod. And right here it's sardines. There has been a fish salad here.
Wow, Sherlock. How can you smell that?
Hey, and fish salad is also the national dish of Cactus Planet. Ew, I just hate any kind of fish dish.
Yeah, me too. I wonder if some cat has been eating fish salad here.
Yes, the smell is actually still very fresh around here. The salad was here last night.
Really, Sherlock?
Yes. If it were here before that, then the smell would have already vanished. That kind of scent stays in the air for just a little while only. From the dissipation speed of the smell of the food, you can count that the salad was eaten here last night. And the smell track leads noticeably behind the sculpture.
Oh, at night then. Who would eat some fish salad in the museum in the middle of the night?
Even if somebody ate a fish dish, I doubt he would come to the museum to have a snack, right?
Oh, well, maybe it's,
A ghost!
What? A ghost?
Perhaps it took its packed lunch and then came here to the museum to have it.
Oh, no!
Well, I don't know if it was a ghost or not, but I'm actually very certain that the fishy smell definitely comes from the huge cactus sculpture and from nowhere else in the museum.
Well, well. What are you kids doing here? Look, the museum will be closed in a minute. Don't you know what time it is? Or are you trying to climb onto the sculpture again, or what?
No, of course not, sir. We just think there might be ghosts inside the sculpture eating a fish salad.
That's nonsense, puppy. If you don't leave, and I'll leave here quickly, you'll be given a severe reprimand, and then you must stay locked in the dark museum, and then you'll get a chance to meet your ghost. These kids are so uneasy nowadays. I can't believe they think ghosts exist.